The Red Dragon Snakebite Peter Wright Double World Champion Darts Review begins right now. Okay guys, it is darts review time. My Black Friday darts that I ordered straight from Red Dragon finally showed up here to the United States, and I think it's going to make for one heck of an amazing review today. But before we get into it, I hope everybody is enjoying the PDC World Championship. Kicked off yesterday on Sunday. Today on Monday, we have an afternoon session. We also have an evening session. And man, I am so pumped about this year's World Championship. My prediction, I'm terrible at predictions, but sometime first few days of January, I think we're going to have a brand new world champion. I think we're just all going to have to stay tuned and find out. But yeah, it's going to be an amazing tournament. Hopefully there's a ton of records broken, and I just can't wait to watch it. So should be exciting, right? But yeah, speaking of exciting, check this out. We've got the Snakebite Peter Wright Double World Champion darts. The reason I've never reviewed these yet is just because of how expensive they are. But like I said, Black Friday sale. All in all, shipped here to the United States, I paid right around $50 US, and that included, check it out, the brand new Winmau Fusion purple integrated all-in-one flights. So yeah, $50 for all of this. Normally, yeah, like I said, normally about $100 set of darts. Good news for you guys, they're still on sale. Not quite the Black Friday sale, but right as of the recording of this video, December 15th, 60 pounds, which I don't know, I'll put it up over here, 70, 75 US. So yeah, not a cheap set of darts, but hey, they're pretty amazing. They look even better in person. So let's get into it, guys. We've got a bunch to cover. Can't wait to share this set with you. The Snakebite Peter Wright Double World Champion darts. Let's get it. Here we go. Alrighty guys, let me show you everything that's included here with your Snakebite Peter Wright Double World Champion darts. Starting with the packaging, we have this pull open tab, and out slides the tray, which obviously held the darts. Flights went there. So on the back, a couple pictures from his recent World Champion win, which was a few years ago now. But yeah, there's the packaging. However, come on, this is what we came to see, right? Look at that beautiful golden titanium nitride coating, sparkling, depending on which way the light hits it. Yeah, I don't know how well the camera is picking this up, but in person, they look even better. Now up front, we have some golden coated points, and check this out. We even have a golden coated lip on the front end, which I would strongly recommend you get rid of with a set of specialty points. And that way, if you, in case you're using some expensive molded flights, they'll pretty much last forever. That lip on the front end is what's responsible for probably 95% of the damage to the back of your flights. But anyway, yeah, that's what we came to see. Those barrels are just something else. And I've said this in other reviews, but check this out, guys. We got the Red Dragon logo there. Give it a little spin. We've got the Snakebite logo. The more logos, the better. We have a dual logo barrel, which I like to see. And check out the stems. Nitrotech stems. These are a medium. And we have dual logos on there as well. So all sorts of logos on this barrel. Again, I love to see that. More logos, the better. On the back end, we've got the Snakebite Double World Championship standard size flights. Those things are colorful, right? So there's the setup. What do you say we head into the next clip? And I'm going to hit you with all the stats and dimensions. Alrighty, let's get ourselves underway with some rotating stats and dimensions, and I am absolutely loving this gold diamond coating. When the light hits it just right, you can see the sparkles, and yeah, what a beautiful set of barrels. But hey, we're going to start with the points. These come with a set of gold-coated points. They stick out of the front of the barrel, 27 millimeters in total. Now, as far as the barrels go, they are 85% tungsten. The barrel length coming in kind of long here, 54.7 millimeters in the barrel width, with these being a straight barrel dart, 6 millimeters even. Now I did unscrew these Nitrotech stems, checked out the drill depth, and these barrels are drilled out 11.2 millimeters deep. Now as far as the match weight goes here, nearly perfect. That's what we expect from Red Dragon. These are advertised as 20 grams. Two of the barrels came in 20.06 grams. The other barrel 20.07, and I checked it a couple times. I was trying to get perfect match weight, but only 1/100th of a gram off from lightest to heaviest. Absolutely amazing from Red Dragon. But let's go into the next clip, and I'm going to try to describe just how grippy this gold diamond coating is. Alrighty, guys, quick grip level check here on your double world champ darts. Now, straight out of the package, brand new. This is obviously a very high grip level. I'll cut to the chase and say grip level 4.1 on a scale of 1 to 5. However, from everything I've seen and from everything I've read online, this is not one of those grips that hold up well over time. The coating it gets pretty thin and wears out. So 4, 5, 6 months down the road, depending on how much you use them, I can see the grip level diminishing to somewhere around a 3. So, hey, that's not too bad, though. And they actually feel really nice. And it's one of those grips, it's interesting. It's not like a razor grip where it's like super aggressive, but yeah, this diamond coating definitely has some bite to it. So, you know what, guys? I have not thrown these yet at all. There is a chance I might not use the stock setup. I actually purchased some Winmau Fusion, some purple ones. They just came out with these things recently. So, yeah, I may use these for the throwing part of the video. Again, I have not thrown these darts yet. So, you know, Peter Wright, he likes his colorful products. So, what do you think of that? It's not a bad looking setup, right? So, yeah, there's a chance I may use this setup for the throwing part of the video. But let me go warm up. We'll have a few throws, and I'm curious to see how these things fly. Here we go. Okay, guys, let's have a few random throws here. And guess what? I'm going to totally switch things up. Check this out. So, 100% stock as they come out of the package. This is not an ideal setup for me. And if you notice in a lot of my videos, when it comes to the throwing demo, I like to use my own setup. I like to throw as well as I can for you guys. And sometimes the stock setup just isn't doing it, as is the case here. It's a really long barrel, almost 55 millimeters long. You combine that with a medium length stem. It's a long dart. I'm seeing a lot of fishtailing. So here's what we're going to do. We'll have a few throws with this setup, and then I'm going to switch to the Winmau Fusions that you saw earlier. This is an intermediate, and we'll compare the differences. So, yeah, something new. Now, here's the big issue. With this long setup, the dart appears to be going straight, and then at the very, very last second, split second, it leans to the right or to the left, and yeah, it just fishtails. So, it doesn't happen all the time. But hey, I can't complain about that. That actually was dead straight and got to the board in a hurry. So can I follow it up? Oh, well, this experiment may be a bust. What is going on? Oh, what is that? What, 140. Well, in warm-ups anyway, they weren't flying or they weren't throwing the greatest, but I will never complain about a near 180, 140. That one, third dart, split the uprights. So regardless of that throw, now I think a lot of us, when we purchase a set of darts, it's for the barrels. And then from there, we'll switch out the points. We'll switch out the stems and flights to something we prefer, you know, just to dial the darts in a little better. Now, don't get me wrong. These have been throwing pretty good, right? But there's just something missing. I mean, even though I hit the 140, just something that doesn't seem quite right. They're just, you know, a little bit too long for me. But if I keep hitting 140s, I will take that back for sure. Now, that one, it flopped to the left a little bit, and I'm kind of blocked. So I'm going to go cover shot. Loud car going by. Cover shot, 19s. Ooh. That third dart wasn't bad. This one went straight. And if you can see, I don't know with a camera angle, but this is leaning over to the right. That leaning over to the left. So, not consistent with them, obviously. Wow. Well, it's hard for me to complain if I keep doing this. But I think you guys get the point, right? You just want to dial in your darts to what you prefer. We'll do one more at the Bullseye. Then we'll switch out to the Winmau Fusions. That one went dead straight, got to the board in a hurry. $25, $25, and a $25. Well, I guess this experiment really is not going to make much sense, but we're going to switch out to the Winmau Fusions. I'll fast forward. I'll be right back. Okay, so we've got the intermediate Winmau Fusions on here, and well, I'm going to be hard-pressed to throw better than I just did, but honestly, this is something I prefer in warm-ups. These seem to work better for me. They just seem to go more straight on a more consistent basis, but I'm second-guessing myself at the moment. Hey, we just hit record and see what happens. Sometimes, well, see, now that seemed, I'm not 100% sure, but that seemed to get to the board really, really quick. A lot quicker than the medium length stem. So unfortunately, I'm blocked on the treble 20. So it went in dead flat though, completely straight. Just happened to miss. Oh. All right, let's see what happens here. Well, see, that one flopped over to the right. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, 26. Well, the best advice I can give today is completely ignore everything I've said in this throwing demo. Can I hit a treble 20 with these darts? Ah, oh, boy. One more. There we go. Yeah, the darts that I prefer, right? After I just hit 26. But yeah, you know what? They definitely get to the board a little quicker. Maybe, you know what the problem is? Switching out equipment back to back, especially doing it on video with, no warm-ups in between. Not the easiest thing to do, but you'll have to trust me on this one. This is the setup that I prefer, and I think over the long run, if I had more practice with these, I would see better results with this. This experiment proved the exact opposite, though. I was throwing really well with the stock setup. So, hey, it's just one of those things, right? I guess you'll have to experiment, find out what works best for you guys. So while I second guess myself, let's roll into this next clip. Enjoy a nice little 180. We'll do a quick wrap up. Oh, 180 with this setup, by the way. Enjoy it. Here we go. Boom! Get in there. Aesthetically pleasing. 180. Kind of helps when I rotated the board as well, because the board is a little more firm, so the darts don't sink in as far. Thought it looked pretty good, right? Well, there it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed the close-up look and review of the Snakebite Peter Wright Double World Champion Darts. If you did enjoy this review, thumbs up, always appreciated. However, you guys know, and I say this all the time, I much prefer the feedback. So feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you thought of the darts. And I'd like to hear, what are your thoughts on how well Peter Wright is going to do in this year's World Champion? I know he hasn't been on form. I think his confidence is at an all-time low, but hey, never count out a former World Champion, right? So yeah, comment down below. Hey, let me know what you think of all that stuff. But now comes, before we get into that, reminder, I'll have a couple links down below. I'll have one right to the Red Dragon website. I'll also post a link over to Double Top Darts in the UK, which also carries Red Dragon products. If you use that discount code, I'm not sure if it works, but give it a try. I'm not sure which place is cheaper, but like I said, these were on sale last I knew from the Red Dragon website for 60 pounds. So anyway, your choice. But yeah, now comes the time of the video where I give these a recommendation on how well I think they're going to work for a recreational dart player. You know what? It's a great set of barrels. It's a little grippy at first, but now that I've just been throwing them for a bit, they don't feel quite as grippy. It's one of those barrels you get used to pretty quick. They come in 20 grams, really light, like I have here, 22 grams as well as 24 grams. Covers a wide variety of players. And basically this barrel is his old Euro 11 darts with a fancy coating on it. So I think it's going to work well for a lot of players. If you can pick them up on sale, all the better. I'm going to give these a rating on the price that I paid, the Black Friday sale. In that case, they get 8.5 out of 10. But hey, if you got to pay $100 for them, yeah, that score is going to go down dramatically. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. Again, enjoy the PDC World Championships, and we'll catch you on the next video. We'll see you later.